declaring war over one stinking lice-infested...
Scourge. I be the one called this meeting, and I says that we needs to be waiting for the other boroughs to arrive.
There be no others coming, Lady Bird. No self-respecting captain would show his face at a meeting called by the likes of ye.
And ye'd best be explaining why ye be here, says I.
We not be here for your silly meeting.
No.
No. We be here because I be calling a meeting of me own.
And ye meeting just happen to coincide with me meeting.
Aye, as it concerns ye, we thought it best to have it at a place where we might be speaking privately.
But this be a meeting of the 4 borough captains.
4?
The 4 that matter.
No captain in the 5 boroughs be coming to a meeting held by the poorest of our lot so she can beg for money. May we be continuing. As we be saying, the filthy, scurvy land dogs be declaring war over one dead drunkard and have the gallstones to take out one of your crew.
One of me crew?
Aye. She be the one all dressed in red.
Oh, right. Hair, red shirt.
You're looking badly on all of us. Pirate King himself found her body washed up in Manhattan.
Pirate King in New York.
Aye. Don't you be checking your parrots?
Me phone battery died last night and needs a recharge. But oh, what a terrible loss it be. Told her not to be wandering off by herself, we did. You say the rail vermin did her in?
Aye. Poor bastard had her face smashed in. Who else be doing so?
So, it seems me crew be on the front lines of this war. The way I be seeing it, the other boroughs would be wise to be lending us a little support.
Now what sort of support might ye be imagining?
Me retaliation plans will be requiring a little bit more fundage than we currently have in our coffers. But I can assure ye...
Don't ye be bullshitting us. As we're your 50-50 partners in the most lucrative racket that ye run, we both be knowing the water taxi be not pulling in dick.
50 of the business be not enough to be running me crew, sure, but it be a solid base to start from.
Save me breath! We not be lending ye a single doubloon. Neither will any of the other crews.
Since when did Brooklyn presume to speak for the other boroughs?
We all be having a meeting.
I was told of no meeting.
Aye. Only the 4 that matter be receiving the Evite.
He invited Staten Island.
Between the ferry and the garbage operation, they be running a pretty decent racket over there. And Captain Davy be pointing out, he be taking care of his own island.
A dead infant be capable of running Staten Island. It'd be having one rail and almost no vermin.
Manhattan Molly be not taking this declaration of war of anything she needs to be worrying about. And Captain Ashir be saying the island started it, so the island can be finishing it.
Captain Ashir in the Bronx can kiss me arse.
We'll be sure to give her your regards. But we all be deciding, in this war it's every borough for itself.
Brooklyn not be having the resources to fight this war alone. Besides, to be crawling with vermin, you needs us.
We be solvent enough. And we have plans for a real vermin. And once we be taking 100 of the water taxi, we'll be having all the funds we be needing. Seeing as how you and yourn don't have enough manpower to run the water taxi and wage this war, the kind hearts of the Brooklyn crew be volunteering to take over for you free of charge. All we asked is ye 50 to cover overhead.
You can't be doing this.
It already be done. And look to it to be keeping your crew away from me men. They have orders not to let anyone interfere.
Get rid of me this easy, Scourge!
Oh, between the murderous rail vermin in Queens and your lack of a war chest, methinks you won't be bothering with us. It's been a pleasure, Captain Ladybird.
What now, Captain?
We go with Plan B.
Would the captain please remind the crew what exactly Plan B be?
The tram. It's been ferrying passengers across our river for years now, and it'd be high time it started paying tribute.
Shall I be plotting a course for Roosevelt Island, Captain?
Aye, Blackbeard, without delay.
Don't you think it's unwise for you to be sitting here?
6 years, 2 months, 13 days, dry. I'm just here for some information, Smitty.
I've got nothing to do with what happened to Tim Tim.
Oh, I never thought you did. But Tim Tim left here last night, and a few minutes later, somebody checked his ticket for the westbound.
And?
And I want to know who he was talking to. I want to know if any threats were made or who followed him out.
Tim Tim was talking to anyone who could hear him shoot his mouth off. And there were plenty of threats by Tim Tim. But when he left here, he was on his own.
What made him finally leave?
Me? His insults got personal and I wasn't going to stand for it.
How personal?
He accused my wife of being a pirate spy.
Hell, Smitty, half the damn people in this bar think that, and the other half of the people she's working for. I'm sorry, Smitty. I honestly didn't come here to cause any trouble, but I would like to talk to Betsy.
She's busy.
Have you seen the markings on the side of your building, Smitty? The writing's on the wall. You still know how to read the code, I assume?
Yeah, I've read it. It says war's been declared. Isn't that a bit of an overreaction?
Orders came from Central.
And you're sending your crew out to spread the word?
Orders are orders, doesn't matter if I like them.
Oh, I still remember when you spoke like that. Why don't you take these over to table 9 for me? Let old Betsy here have a chat with our favourite dry customer. All right, boyo. Speak your piece.
I want to know what you know about the declaration of war.
Not much. Ye be the ones who declared it, and already there be a dead pirate in Queens.
What?
Aye, poor bastard was bludgeoned to death and tossed into Davy Jones's locker. You telling me you know not of it?
No, not a thing.
You best be tending to your sheep a little better than that, boyo. Seems like one of your sheep felt like evening up the score on Tim Tim right quick. And it doesn't take a spy to know. The other side will be looking to selling it back to their advantage.
None of my crew would dare make a move without my authority.
You've declared war. Do you expect them to be checking in with you on every little skirmish to make sure it's alright to take a blow?
The messages we put out were explicit that our stance was to be a defensive
The
one.
best defense be a good offense.
None of my wanderers killed that pirate, Betsy.
Not that I don't be believing that you believe that. But I not be the one you need to be convincing.
Stupid sons of bitches.
Roughshod.
I know, language, but by God, I can't wait for this war to get started. I still can't believe they dare kill Tim Tim.
Roughshod.
What?
Do me a favor. Shut up, pick up your bindle, and turn around.
Why? Oh!
Looks like you won't have to wait much longer.
Some bridges are good to burn. Some stones can be left unturned. Some lessons can't hurt you if you leave them unlearned. Some bridges are good to burn.
Next time on Pirates vs. Hobos. Suppose ye be telling me more about this treasure of Blackwell's Island.